Hello, everybody. Today we are talking about such a dystopian future that it would normally be in a horror film and not something that's kind of just out there and presented quite in the positive light. So, anyways, I am talking about a new app that is called NewNew. The new app is kind of they repurposed an app that they already had, okay, in order to have reviews for it on the Apple Store, which is super suspicious, not successful. I had spent many times trying to master the game. At the first time I win, they to me because I live in UK, which I couldn't even see stated anywhere. I could not receive the prize. Spend ages trying to get in. When I finally get in, the game is crap. Like you can see, this is NewNew, which is designed by Surprise and an app. It's an app. It's not a game, but they obviously had a game in the place of the app before in order to have some reviews for their new app. And considering that their previous app had an average review score of 3 stars, this is so suspicious. But anyways. We are talking about an app that is a horror story, but presented as a completely normal, natural thing. And that gets me to be a little bit concerned. Okay? Let me read how they present it. NewNew is an app where the creator can have their audience vote on how they live their life. Okay. For example, a creator can use NewNew to post a poll asking which sweater they should wear today, or who they should hang out with and where they should go. Fans purchase voting power on NewNew's platform to participate in the polls, and with enough voting power, they get to watch their favorite influencer live out their wishes like a real-life choose-your-own-adventure game. That should never be a sentence. Creators are burning out, but their fans want more and more. That's very creepy, says Genly, 25, the founder of the popular creator economy community on Discord. By monetizing each aspect of their life, they can extract the value from everyday interactions. Courtney Smith, the founder and chief executive of NewNew, said that the company was similar to the stock market in that you can buy shares, which are essentially votes, to be able to control a certain level of a person's life. Sure, it's fun to control a famous influencer or celebrity, but it's honestly just as entertaining to control someone you go to school with or your boyfriend's ex-girlfriend. The alarm bells are now through the roof. They're through the roof. We're like past a horror story now. We're like a full-on, whoa. Or an author planning their next sci-fi novel, or a beauty founder creating their next makeup palette, she said. It doesn't matter how boring you think you are, there's someone out there who would find your life interesting to the point that they're willing to pay. Do I have to actually vocalize as to what is wrong with any of that? Okay, let's start from the economy. Let's start from the point. The economy has hit us so bad that millennials are not, and Gen Z are not just selling their bodies online anymore. They're OnlyFans, which is, if that is your dream job, not hitting it, but I bet you anything, a lot of people that are in there are not there because it's their dream job, but they're in there because they need to do this and that on the side in order to survive. It's so bad that we're past that point. We're now on, you get to control my life as long as you give me some money, please. I am fortunate to be able to look at all of these options and go, not doing this. I'm not doing this. This is creepy as all hell. I am fortunate enough to be able to say that despite the fact that I'm living at like £700 a month, plus doing a million this and that's on the side. Okay, I do YouTube, I do Twitch. That's 2 income streams. They're gonna cut my income down from those by like 21% soon because the extra taxation from Americans now. Great! But I do tarot card readings. By the way, in the description down below. I clip streams for money. when those orders come in. I do that. I do a lot of shit. I do a lot of shit on the side. I'm there. I'm like below minimum wage there, but I'm there and I am okay. If my job would collapse, I would definitely not be okay. I'm trying to put myself to a point where it would be okay if that happened. But that's kind of an elephant's dream, you know? And that is a lot of people, but then you get levels lower than that. You get levels 2. I do have to actually sell my body in order to make rent tonight. Get 2 levels of I will actually allow my ex-boyfriend's girlfriend to control my life, including to tell me to cry in the shower or be miserable or be suicidal or do very dangerous shit because I need to pay the rent this month. This is the implication of it, okay? It's not just a fun little tool. It's finding ways of monetizing people's privacy should never be monetized. We should not be at a point where we need to monetize that. When we're at a point where that is a need to monetize that, that is concerning. That is very concerning. Thankfully, we're in the middle of the epidemic and the world is turning upside down, so the future is up in shambles for everybody. What I mean is, there is no change without horrible events preceding it. So if things just continued as they were going, okay, we would have gotten nowhere and the change would have taken a long time. But when everything is critically wrong and everything just falls to complete pieces, some hope that there's gonna be a brighter tomorrow. Let's say it like that, but that doesn't give me any good vibes. This has a darker spin. If we're going to monetize things to this degree, okay, there is a darker spin on it. Could be that not only is your malicious ex-lover trying to control you and trying to control all of your actions, this too could eventually be hijacked by governments. We need a nice amount of people to portray a new suggestion as a good thing. So how about we're just gonna pay these 20 influencers through an app to post 10 tweets each and not disclose that we paid them in order to post 10 tweets each. We kind of don't like our opposition. We want to paint our opposition in a bad light. Could we just buy the biggest influencers on the app that we can find to have them out protesting in the streets for a single day? This is the kind of uses that I'm seeing. This could be very easily used to fake reality. Because I mean, if the person is willing to monetize their dress code or where they're going, and you're trying to advertise your app going with, don't you think it would be fun if you're gonna control your boyfriend's ex-girlfriend or have your ex-partner's girlfriend control your life? Wouldn't that be fun? Because I mean, they would pay you money for doing a lot of shitty things. I don't think that it's a stretch that when you're using this in your advertising to then go, yeah, how about we're gonna pay you money in order to hold fake views and fake beliefs in order to portray the world as a bit different than it actually is. Because you are that desperate for money. I mean, if you're that desperate for money to allow this to happen to you right now, you're that level of desperate for money. And I can't even blame you if you're engaging in this, because to me, you're not. You can actually like porn and you can like doing porn, and there could be a certain freedom getting people see you in that way and to be good at that, right? I understand that. I do not I do not see a single person using this app because they think it would be fun, it would be a good joke, it would be nice joy to have somebody make key decisions in your life. The only reason why anyone would use an app like that is because they're desperate for money. And I know that it's not that bad because it probably won't take off. I mean, it's already using fake reviews. Wow, what an app, right? And I know that it's not that bad because currently you can set the boundaries yourself. But just the implication and just the way that they advertised it, and just the fact that some other company might take this suggestion and go, you know, higher amounts of money if your fans get to choose what you do and you don't get to post polls. Because if you just want to post polls, okay, you can do that in various ways. I mean, even if you wanted to monetize a poll, you could put a poll on Patreon going, okay guys, I am planning a trip. Should I go to Italy or Spain? Paying subscribers can vote, and I'm gonna share the trip with you. It's not like you can't do that already. You can. It's just that this is an app whose explicit purpose is to do that, and this is the way that we're currently going, and I am highly not up for it. I am just no. I have no idea how many different ways of saying no would I like to use right now, but just no. Let's steer reality away from this, please. Away from that. It's like extra level of desperate. We don't need to be that desperate right now, and I hope that we never do. Let's let it die. Let it die and never come back from the pits of the void in our souls down below. So here's to life being better in the future. I appreciate you all, and I appreciate for you listening to me. And I hope that you agree, and if you do like this video, share it around. And I'm gonna see you in my other videos. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you like me. And toodaloo.